What's up, my lovely gang? And I'm back with another video. Y'all already know what time it is, okay? So I asked y'all if y'all wanted me to make a cooking video on Instagram, and everybody said yes. So I'm giving y'all what y'all want because that's the whole part of a YouTube video. Okay, so today I'll be cooking pork chops, mac and cheese, greens, and cornbread. So I got all my stuff out. So yes, I use, okay, so basically everything I use, yes, some of it is from like box or can, but I add a little twist to it. So we got the Velveeta mac and cheese, and we got the Jiffy cornbread, the honey kind. We got mixed greens, and we got some pork chops. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to open these pork chops because these is mostly what take the longest. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and season them up and everything. And this is the pot I'm gonna be using for my mac and cheese because I like to use a big pot, even though that's a little box. But yeah. So what I'm gonna do first is, like I said, I'm gonna open this and I'm gonna season it. I'm gonna wash it first. But first I'm gonna wash my hands because you're supposed to do that every time you cook, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hands. And after that, I'm gonna go ahead and open this, and I'm gonna start washing, well, rinsing it off because you don't want it. I'm gonna put it on the plate. So here's my plate that I'm gonna use. I'm gonna put it on here like that, and after I do this and rinse it off, I am going to season them. So me, usually when I season them, it's not a specific seasoning I use. I just mix and match what I feel like would taste good or go good. So don't mind me, y'all. I just be experimenting. So I'm rinsing all the water out. Oops. It fell back in the phone. Okay. Do this to get all the excess juice off. Okay. So once I get done with this, I'll leave this and I'll put this in a plastic bag and take it outside. But right now, I'm trying to, get this done. So with that being said, I'm going to put it in the bag and sit it on top of the trash can so it can get taken out after this video is done. Okay, now what I'm about to do is I'm about to season my pork chops. So basically, like I said, I just throw a whole bunch of stuff together and it be good. So I'll probably use this, and this. Okay, so I'll show y'all everything that I just picked up and that I'm about to use. Okay, so first I'm about to use this. This I really love. It's another brand that I like too, and it is, I forgot what it was, but it's kind of like this and it's the same brand, but it's different taste. So this, I like this because it makes it taste smoky like it's being on the grill. Now when I cook this, I usually cook it in the air fryer because it tastes way better. So I'm going to season it like this. If y'all can. Okay, my bad, y'all. So I was trying to get the camera right and it failed. But usually, yes, I make a mess because I gotta get every inch. But I just use this, and I'm about to go in with a little bit of barbecue and a little bit of Creole seasoning. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. And then I go in a little bit of this. Even though it's burger seasoning, that don't matter. You can use any seasoning on anything, whether it's burger seasoning or anything. So don't think just because it's burger seasoning that you can't use it. Girl, use that seasoning. Okay, and then I use this. It is not hot at all. So if you don't like hot, but you still like seasoning on your food, get this. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this on there. And you do this with both sides. So everything I just put on there, put it on the other side too and flip it over. So I'm gonna come back to y'all when I got that done and done put it in the air fryer. Okay, y'all, so I'm back. Okay, so this is the finished touches of what it looked like. That's what it looked like. And I'm about to put it in the air fryer. Okay, let me show y'all. I got 4 in there. Okay, this is what it's looking like. Okay, and then so what I do with this is I put this in the air fryer on 400 and I cook it for like 40 minutes and it'll be done way before 40 minutes, even in the inside. So I'm gonna set my thing for 400 time. I'm gonna do 40 minutes. Okay, so that started up. So now I'm gonna get my mac and cheese going and get the rest of this stuff out the way. I'm gonna keep my seasoning out and stuff and wipe off this counter. But let's see. But yeah, so what I usually do is with my mac and cheese, I don't put it on too high because I don't want the noodles to stick. So what I usually do is I also, for it not to stick, I also put some oil in it, and y'all will see me do that in a second. So yeah, and then like I said, I'm gonna use that pot behind me, and I got a pot for the greens. So with that being said, let's get started. And I do have one left, so it'll get cooked. But okay, now so with this pot, I'm going to put water in it and stuff, and then we're gonna make the cheese ready. Again, like I said, there'll be the mac and cheese, but I still put a little oomph in it. I put a little seasoning up in there to make it taste good, okay, and put it in the oven and bake it. Matter of fact, while I'm doing this, I'm gonna go ahead and start my oven, preheat it to 350. So that way, once it gets done, I can just pop it in the oven and put some cheese on it and some parsley, and yeah. So this is usually, I put a little bit over, but this is usually how much water I put in there to get it going. Now for this, I usually just put my stove or on 6. Put it in there. And this is the cheese. I also use this cheese as well, but I use extra cheese. So like I told y'all, I put oil in there, canola oil. I put that up in there just to get it going. And yeah. Okay, so while that's doing that, I usually stir up a little bit. Give me a spoon so it all can. Actually, I think I'm gonna do 2 boxes, 2.5 boxes actually. So let's get another one out the cabinet. Just because, yeah, cause I like to eat leftovers. So I'll just do the whole thing. Okay, so so I use 2 boxes, and you know they both come with cheese. We're gonna let that cook. Okay, So while I am letting everything cook, I am going to go ahead and start on the cornbread because those, what's the name? They cook fast. So with that being said, I'll get back to y'all when I'm done mix this up. It basically just takes simple stuff, honey, 1 egg, milk, put the oven on 400. So I'm gonna have to cut that for the mac and cheese. You know, need to stay. That's it. So when like I said, when I do this, I just add a little bit more honey in it, and I put some butter in it, and that's about it. So I'm gonna come back to y'all when I'm done, okay? Okay, y'all, so I'm back. So basically all I did was put my egg, my milk, and a little bit of this in there to make it moist. And I also oiled the pan. I don't try to put too much in there, but I did put a little too much in there. Only reason I put a little bit of lot in there is because I want my cornbread to be moist. I don't want no dry cornbread. So I'm about to mix up my cornbread. It looks like this right now, but I'm about to mix this up, and I might have to use a second one just because it don't look like it's gonna be enough, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes, and once I mix it up, how it's gonna look, because from the looks of it, I don't know. It don't look like it look, because I don't like thin cornbread. I just don't. So I'll get back to you guys when I'm done. I want to make sure it's done. Oh, that's hot. Oh my God! Wow. I'm gonna have to pick that up. Okay. Got that right there. Okay, now let's try. Okay, let's try a different one. Okay, good. So now, I'm gonna get my pot holders, and I'm going to drain this water out with the top, and get as much water as I can out. Yes, the pot be like hot, because these are Dollar Tree gloves, and it be coming through the glove, the hotness, okay? And I be like, okay. So this is how it's looking so far. So after you do that, after you turn get all the water out, cut your eye down. You don't want to get it sticking. Turn your eye down. Turn it down. So next, what I'm gonna do is put the cheese in there. One of them fell on the floor, but put the cheese in there. Okay. I put cheese packet 1 in there. I'm gonna put the second one in there because I use both boxes. You're gonna want to mix it up, okay? So right now, this is what it's looking like. I'm not done. So usually once I do that, I give me some cheese, and I take the milk out because sometimes it gets a little stiff and you don't want it to be stiff. So this is the milk I use, and this is the cheese I use. So with that being said, and I'm gonna put my seasoning, what I use for that, when I do that, I usually put some parsley in there, some black pepper, and maybe this. So I'm gonna do this today. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my cheese in there. Put me a little cheese in there. I know y'all, I need to turn y'all towards the stove. Hold on. That's if the phone don't fall. Okay. Okay. Okay, that should be enough. Okay, so I don't know if this all gonna fit in the pan, but this is what I usually use. It's small. I have this up there, small and cheap for the time being, until I go to Ross and get me a big one. So let me see. I'm gonna mix up these greens, and it looks like this, that the meat is done. Let's see. Okay, so it looked like it's done. Okay. So I am gonna put a little bit of barbecue sauce on it, because I'm thinking, I'm like, ugh, I want a little bit of sauce on there. And yeah, so they are done. And let me put my mac and cheese in here real quick so it won't burn. So, okay. Hold up. Ooh. Okay, we gonna throw you over here and cut you off. Okay? Okay. Here we go. Ooh. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so usually when I do this, I put it in there. It can't stay in there that long, because the simple fact that cornbread is in there. So yeah. So usually I just sprinkle the cheese evenly and let it get crispy in there in the oven or whatnot. Fill in your spots. Okay, that should be enough. Yeah, that should be enough. And then, usually when I do it, I top it off with some parsley. I don't put that much because it already has some in it. So, okay, and then this is what it looks like. And then I'm gonna pop it in the oven. Okay. Let's see how the cornbread doing. Oh, that looks good. Period. Okay. Let's scoot you over. Okay. So, everything looks about done. The only thing that needs to get done is the cornbread. So, while I'm doing that, I'm going to put some barbecue sauce on it. On my pork chops. So with that being said, I'll show y'all what it looks like in a minute once I'm done. I don't put too much on there because I don't like that much barbecue sauce, but I'll put some on there. Okay. And I let it cook a little bit more, again, just so it can stick to the meat. And you want to do this on both sides. Put a minimal amount of barbecue sauce on there. Turn it over. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all what the first side looks like. So this is what the first side look like. Okay. Then I turn it over and I do the same thing I did with the other side. Put just a minimal amount on there, spread it out, put it back in there. Okay. So I'm about to put it back in the air fryer. Okay, and then while it's doing that, I'm gonna come back to y'all when I'm done. I'm about to clean up a little bit, get my seasonings back in my cabinet, the stuff that goes back in the refrigerator. So I'll get back to y'all when the food is done. Okay, y'all, so I don't know what's going on, but okay, so basically my camera keeps falling because I need the ring light. But right now we're just gonna use this and how this is. Let me get y'all right. Okay, there we go. So like I said, everything is about done. This is the only thing that needs to be cooked. Let me get a plate out. So, as far as I said, pork chops are done. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. This pork chops on the plate. Okay. So with that being said, I am going to use this for the greens so that it can drain all the juice out. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that in there. I was about to put it in the sink. Okay, so when it looks heavy, I can go ahead and pull out the. Oh yeah, sorry, I got to cut you off. I just unplugged that because it be pulling electricity. But we're gonna go ahead and pull out the mac and cheese. This is what the mac and cheese looking like. So we're gonna go ahead and put that right there. And the cornbread, I gotta make sure this is done by poking a hole in the middle with a fork or a knife. Get you a knife. It's done. If it ain't got nothing on there, that means it's done. So with that being said, I can go ahead and cut this off. I'm gonna put me a little butter on my cornbread. Okay. Okay, so I'll put a little butter on there. I'm about to take it out. It won't get over. Okay, so I'm about to take out my cornbread. This is what the cornbread looking like. It got a little butter on it. Okay. So now I could cut my cornbread. I usually cut it like this. Okay, so after I cut that, I usually go ahead and I'm gonna switch it around and put my cornbread in the back, because I already know I'm gonna have a difficult time just trying to, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and rinse this out. I'm gonna use this for the mac and cheese. Get a little bit of this. Ooh. I need to get it. Okay. Ooh, yes. Okay. I'm gonna show y'all the final results in just a second. I'm gonna put a video clip in there. Okay. That's if the cornbread come out. Okay. Ooh. Okay, the cornbread did kind of fall apart, but it's okay, y'all. So, I'm sure I'm gonna get to it. Okay, y'all. This is the final results. I'm hot, y'all. When you cook, it gets hot. That's why I had my hair in the front, because the lace I already know it's gonna come up. But this is the final look, y'all. 21, can you do? Alright guys, thank y'all for watching. This is the end of this video. I need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. As usual, I need 100 subscribers. I appreciate y'all for getting me to 81 subscribers. I love y'all. Bye.